not the thing that goes in this.
Swagger down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head up to the sky.
That creeping feeling that you know something's happening, something's going on, something is afoot. I've discussed before about the increase in cybercrime, the increase in things that are hacked. Like in Australia, apparently 13 million sets of medical records got hacked and got, I don't know, out in the ether to be used non-judiciously by some sort of criminal element. And then we have this giant, and I can't remember what they're called because I don't give a shit, this giant company that's responsible for banks and planes and all the other stuff for the ticketing and all your information, and a firmware update crashed that and people couldn't get money out and people got stuck in places because they couldn't fly and all these sort of things. And it's just funny that the company that is responsible for most of this around the world happens to be owned by the two biggest corporations on the planet, who are really, really, really heavily invested in all the ESG, which is environmental stuff. And Fink, the guy from BlackRock, has spoken about how CBDCs, which is central bank digital currencies, to replace actual money. So the sort of thing that they use in China, so you can have a social credit score. So you have your mobile device and you pay for everything on your mobile device, but it also runs through a government system. And if you say something they don't like, or you do something they don't like, or you've eaten more red meat than they want you to, they can prevent you from purchasing things or riding transport or driving your car. They can prevent you from doing all these things. It's just funny how they've been trying to switch to this stuff, and then suddenly we've got all these giant breaches of cybersecurity all around the world by private corporations, and private corporations that have stated that they think the government can do a better job. Having dealt with government websites in Australia, not in the US, but in Australia, their security also leaves a lot to be desired. So it sort of makes me feel like something is afoot. Not the game necessarily, but yeah. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. If you can't be good at it. And make sure you use as much cash in as many local businesses as you can, because it feels as if people may be working against that being a option. Buy. And when I say buy, I mean, locally with cash.